So the Guyanese Critic is coming to you from TUSCHEN North, where GPL is presently have crews in the area, and they're on basically a disconnection campaign for not people who have meters, but people who have illegal connections. So closer to the seawall, just a few corners away from the seawall, there are a number of houses here, seem not to have been regularized as yet, but the lamppost, the electricity supply comes just up to about here, and I'm going to show you the illegal connections, the wires that GPL took down. Right, I'm going to show you just some of the wires. These are the kind of wires, and this could cause person to be electrocuted. All these wires, and if you see the wires with mud and all kind of thing on it, I mean these wires would have been running on the ground, in the grass. All of this is illegal connections, right? You see how these wires are joined, you know, and this now, if you look here, the wires got a lot of mud and all that kind of thing on them. So these wires would have been running in the ground, in water. Look at that. Look at all these connections. Some of these wires tied with just plastic bags to cover certain areas of the connection. Very, very dangerous. So GPL is on a campaign to ensure that there are no illegal connections. And you got, this is not cutting people lights who owe light bill and all them. This is people who have illegal connections, wires run. If you notice up here, there's a lot of black bags and so on. So like people take strings and things and throw it up. For this area specifically, a lot of kite and all these kind of things tie up on the line. So these, and this is only one pickup. There's another pickup here, and this is some more wire. This wire, right? That would have been illegally connected. So just for you to know, this is dangerous. And again, this is a telephone wire using to bringing electricity to someone's home. This is a GPL wire tie-on to another kind of regular house wire. All of this whole bundle of wires here you see would have been running from GPL's main line coming in here to households at the back here. And again, this is very dangerous. And outside of it being dangerous, you can be prosecuted. There are laws that govern this. Stealing electricity, I don't know how GPL will be treating this, but there's laws govern this. Once they take out photographs, yeah, so we, all of this, look what's going on here. You got a joining of a wire, and on the wire, look at this, you just take a plastic bag and cover it. In some cases they don't even have tape, it's not taped up. And you gotta remember, the people who stealing this electrician mightn't even be electricians. This is very dangerous for children, you know, and unsuspecting citizens who are unaware that in the grass here, look at this, right? That in the grass here, you would have wires running. A lot of these wires, look, right? GPL, forget this piece. This would have been on the ground here. A lot of wires would have been running in the grass. And this area looked like an area that from time to time would be flooded and so on, and go to these houses. You notice everybody got up a dish and so on. So they obviously have electricity, and where the GPL pole stops here, there's no metering supply after this point. So how they would have gotten electricity is by stealing electricity. Look, you got a wire, and when they finish, you tie it with a plastic bag. Very unfortunate. I'm hoping that GPL could work out something to ensure that these people, once they reach the requirements, and the next thing is GPL has to be very careful who they give electricity, because if a place is not regularized properly, that in itself is a problem, right? GPL has to give electricity to people, you know, who are who have documentation for their property. right? If you're giving the tenant, they would have to get documentation from their landlord as to what is, what is their status there. And again, the last leg of GPL supply of electricity in this area, TUSCHEN North, and north is for the seawall side. Just back there is the seawall, 2 streets down. The supply ends here, and there would have been a lot of illegal connections running all over the place, on the ground, in the mud, as you can see clearly. Look, look at this. This is one GPL would have missed. This is a wire, right? And if you follow it, what's going on here? So it runs in the ground. Look how it tie up there. Very, very dangerous. Look. So this wire in the ground, right, gone under the bridge, then it joined up with a telephone wire, right? Very, very sad situation here. And this has negative effects on honest citizens who paying their light bill and doing the thing the right way. So GPL has to find a middle ground. I'm hoping they can. I do not know if charges are going to be laid against these individuals. If the charges are not laid against them, that means they would have get off lightly. And then the gaffer make the special effort in moving forward now in ensuring they get their electricity supply by legal means, by going to GPL, coming together in a group or whatever, going to GPL and applying for electricity. Guyanese Critic from TUSCHEN, on the ground with GPL on the move.